Hey guys,
and welcome
to a new
first video in the classic Mario Marathon.
Yes. Yeah. What were you? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I'm absolutely crazy. Yes. Sorry for the lack of reviews. I guess Alex was tired out by that Paper Mario video. But like we said, we have a few Mario marathons planned, and for the the RPG games, the 2D games, maybe 3D games,
and if I ever get around to being Sunshine,
and yeah, we have a lot of ground to cover of these. So yes, I will be looking at classic Mario. Try not to sound cliche,
repetitive.
Yeah, repetitive.
Like everyone else does.
So, okay, I don't think we need to hear a history lesson.
Yeah, we always do that.
All right, fine. I'm back in 1981. Let's start off from the basic. It's 1981. A Nintendo had at arcade cabinets. It's of their Game in Japan Radar Scope, which was doing terribly in North America. So they hired a young Shigeru Miyamoto to rework the game, and come up with a story. Thus, Donkey Kong was born. It was a huge hit. It was a huge success. As it spawned 2 sequels. It was a lawsuit from Universal. But Nintendo won that. And then in 1985 they released. In 1985, they released the NES as in North America, 2 years after the Famicom. And came with it was Super Mario Brothers. It revolutionized gaming in sold incredibly well. Oh, I think you fuckers have heard this before. Or I don't want to come off as repetitive. Funny, I have a confession to make, guys. I didn't actually play the original, play a Mario 1 in its original form. Mainly my exposure came with the Flash game in Super Mario crossover. I didn't get around to truly playing the game until I played it into a ROM file I had laying around for Mario All-Stars. Then I played the entire game in one unsitting. Okay. So where do I start? Well, that's obvious. Well, obviously the story here, which comes from the manual. I don't have that.
Yeah, but we can go over it anyway.
The Mushroom Kingdom is a peaceful place. Ace ruled by the Mushroom King. Never see him again. You never see him again after this. As he doesn't even appear in person.
And he's only in the manual.
However, all is well until until the great King Koopa, it's Bowser, or uses magical powers. You'll never see that again.
To turn Toads into bricks.
Kill the king.
Turn Toads into bricks, chestnuts, and
field horse hair plants.
By the way, if you're wondering what a field horse hair plant is, look at banana plants.
And Bowser killed the king, kidnapped the princess.
Yeah.
As who is the only one that can undo this. However, two plovers from Brooklyn, and not true anymore, or Mario and Luigi. He decide I just set out to restore the kingdom. Yeah, that's about as basic as you'll get. And hell, most of this is questionable now. Oh, Bowser doesn't have magical powers. Bowser isn't associated with witchcraft. The Mushroom King is never heard of or mentioned. And again, heard of or mentioned again. And Mario and Luigi aren't from Brooklyn, in despite what many think. And so, without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. And level design. And you start the game in World 1-1, on which was actually a level created later on a first-time player would most likely run to a Goomba and die.
No, you can jump.
Yeah.
But you can!
Okay, yes. Yes, you can. And grab your and if you hit a block, you can grab a mushroom, and that makes you big. Yeah, super mushroom. Oh yeah, didn't we say we would go over power-ups?
So our first
there are only three here.
Is the super mushroom.
A series staple. Mainly for 2D games. Which increases your size and lets you shatter bricks.
It lets you break bricks and gives you an extra hit.
Overall,
it's viable, but it's nothing too special. Especially considering there's a far better version. It does, however, require you to count the super mushroom.
Overall rating?
What's your rating for the super mushroom?
I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, 7. It's a good power up. Nothing to write home about.
And then there's the fire flower.
This is what I'm talking about.
Originally they were gonna give Mario guns.
Yeah, but
decided against it.
Probably for the reason that it's not that it won't be family friendly.
Yeah. The fire flower lets you shoot fireballs. Of course. And while it's useful, you better fucking hold on to it. Because for some reason, in getting hit, with the fire flower turns you small. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. And so on this way.
That just makes being hit more more dangerous.
Yeah. Overall rating. Well, I'll give this one a 9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9 too.
And then there's probably the rarest, by far the rarest here. You're the Starman. And what does it do?
It makes you invincible!
Shut up. Basically, you're immune
You
to
become
death.
completely invincible.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, basically, you can't be hurt, or which is awesome. It lasts for about 30 seconds, and then wears off after that. My rating. Well,
It's useful, but the time you're given with it is so...
I'll give it an 8. What do you say?
I'll give it an 8 as well.
Okay. So that covers power-ups, but what else is there? The level design here. Here is the level design. And now compared to most, or to later games, the level design is kind of boring, honestly. So it's mostly just straight lines where you jump, where you jump, run and jump, whatever comes your way. Across whatever comes your way. Hey, and levels are so painfully short. And by that I mean, they usually go on for about a minute. 1 to 2 minutes. Very basic.
Levels are really nothing to write home about.
Then there are a few there's a bit of variety. By that I mean only three set pieces. There's the grassy, there's the plain area. It's used for most of the game. For only 2 levels, the underwater sections.
Stop.
Okay, the underwater section, in which unless you have the fire flower or a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And then there are the castle levels, which are filled with hazards that want you dead. Fire bars are powder bottomless pits. It's you name it. And at the end you fight what appears to be Bowser, but in actuality, if you use the fire flower, it's
just a regular enemy disguised as one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Oh, and you're given one of the most beating them 7 times gives you the most infamous troll on gaming history. You're met with a fucking toad who tells you, "Sorry, Mario, but your princess is in another castle." And notice something on this fucker's sprite.
Look at his fingers. He's flipping you off.
Yeah, he says, "Fuck you."
Fuck you, Mario.
Oh God, please excuse Alex. Oh yeah, later, by World 6, Bowser will start throwing hammers. which is sometimes something he does as in later games. I say sometimes. But overall, the level design is kind of boring. And I'll give it my rating. And for that, gets the rating for level design kind of gets it.
I'll give it six.
That's one of the breakdowns here.
Yeah, the level design is average.
Gameplay.
How does this game control?
Well, I think Mario has quite. Mario has. Well, for one thing, and it takes too long. For one thing, running it can lead to some slippery jumps, into some hard angling. And you can't control your jump in midair, which is fucking annoying. And it's supposed to be fixed in the All-Stars version. And did I mention? And then, okay, this is really hard to explain. And your control, the controls aren't really terrible, but nothing.
But they're a little finicky.
I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 7.
I'll give it a 7.
And music, there's not much of it. There's like 5 tracks in the entire game. And there's like 5 tracks in the entire fucking game. There's the forgettable, there's the dull underground theme, and the kind of
boring castle theme, the memorable, the repetitive regular theme, and my personal favorite, the one you're hearing right now, the underwater theme.
And yeah, only 2 tracks are notable.
The underground theme did get some pretty cool remixes later on, though.
Oh, but
they completely decided to scrap the castle theme. Nobody really liked that one. What are you doing?
I don't know. Music. I'll give it a. I think I'll give the music a 6.
I'll give the music a 7. It's a 6.5.
So, what is my overall score on the game?
What is it?
A lot of people are gonna hate me for this. I'd give the game a bit of a. I think the game is kind of mediocre. Yeah, that's right. I give it one of the most important games of 5.
Yeah.
I'll
give it a 6. Just 5.5.
Yeah, for being in the game that saved the industry, that saved and revolutionized the industry. I really don't think it's aged all that well. Oh yeah, did I mention that? And that you get 3 lives and no continues? And that's it. No, I didn't. And yeah, I know. Now I personally don't. Now tell me, either the sequel or the two sequels will make anything better. Oh well. Oh, you don't have to see, but if you're at the slightest curious, you have many options of playing the original Mario 1. For one, you got the Wii U, and 3DS Virtual Console, or the NES original, or I'm assuming assuming you have an NES. This NES remake, it has been into the game, and the NES does the NES Classic. It could luck finding one though. Super Mario All-Stars, which you're gonna have to hunt down, because it hasn't been the game hasn't been re-released. It hasn't been put on the Virtual Console for some fucking reason. And there's also okay, is that song almost over? And then there's also the portable remake for Game Boy Color, or Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Don't play this version.
The screen crunch makes it unbearable.
Oh yeah, and it also includes fucking Lost Levels.
Oh wow. Speaking of which.
Oh god.
Lost Levels. That video is not going to be as long, since we're not really going to be going over much.
We'll see you in Mario 2.
Not the English
one of them.
Or the first Mario 2.
Ugh. Okay, I'm Nozarin.
And I'm Amaray.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, motherfuckers.